I'm led to believe every pre-season you'll do a list of everything you want to achieve that season. Firstly, is that right?
Yeah, every time I have a time off, I always go with the family. I see my parents first, then I go with my family. Then I have 1-2 days alone completely just to write the target for next season. And that's happening every holiday.
So what was on the list this year?
The first thing was on the list to win the Premier League was Liverpool. I usually, if you see my interviews last 7-8 years, I always say Champions League. But this is the first time I would say I really want to win the Premier League with Liverpool.
Okay, so why is the Premier League gone above the Champions League now then?
No idea, probably because we didn't celebrate the one we won with the club the way we wanted, and also coming back here it's my last year in the club, so you want to do something special for the city. That wasn't the thing in my head.
But on this list you fill out in the summer, it's quite kind of big picture, broad things, is it? Like winning the Premier League, it's not, I don't know, little technical details like more goals cutting in from the right or whatever it may be.
No, I do that. I do.
Yeah.
I always I'm very honest when I talk to myself, okay, what I need to improve now. And maybe my shape need to be better, maybe the way I play should be better, maybe things I need to change in a game, I need to be more calm, I need to do more stuff, different stuff. I'm very into details with that because I have nothing to do in 2 days. I literally have nothing, no phone, nothing, just sit and just be with my mind, and anything comes out there, I just write it.
So what were the things you wrote down?
Things I wanted to improve. That last summer I said I want the guys to be next to me also, that I need to improve in a way that I can help them to improve, because all of them now are young. Lucho, Darwin, Cody, Harvey, everybody there, Kurtz, everyone there, and Dom, they are very young, so I need to help them as well to improve, because this is part of football. You just come, you give your experience to the other young players and help them to improve and be a better player, and hopefully they can learn from that. And just also, you can't win the Premier League alone. You can't win anything alone, so the other need to improve as well. So that was one of the things. So I think now I'm more talking to the guys more than before, I think. Also try to understand their emotions, because this is a really, really big part of the game. Making a big job for the manager, he knows that, because I need to talk to them almost every day. And some players, their heads go all over the place, and I have to, okay, come on, we need to talk, we need to discuss stuff. So I'm trying to also help them, because I'm sure when they are calm and they can play good and express themselves, they will help the team to win trophy.
So have you changed then in terms of how you are in the changing room? You're maybe more of a leader, more of a talker than you were in the past?
Yeah, usually I used to lead by example. You see me working in the gym, I still do. Come here first one, try to leave last one. That was me before. It's still doing the same thing, but some extra things, you need to give your experience to the young players if they want, because I'm not gonna push someone to learn if he doesn't want to. But I'm always telling him, look, if you wanna speak, I'm here. If you wanna discuss stuff, which they never stop.
Has something this season really lit a fire under you? We've seen you go to a whole new level now. Is there something emotional, maybe the end of last season, something in the summer that has driven you to new heights?
It's just I'm really, really motivated to win the Premier League. Maybe also the manager comes with a different idea that could help the team, because we've been with Jurgen for 7 years. So maybe things change slightly. It makes us all wanted more and want win more. But that doesn't mean before we didn't want to. But you always know this is football. Change also help the team. So yeah, but I think I'm never been motivated to win the Premier League like now.
So how's the new manager changed things for you then?
I defend less. He doesn't want to believe it, but fight. Nah, kidding. But I think the way we play is completely different. I think we always, with Jurgen, we stuck to what we're doing. Doesn't matter what we do, that because we do that for 7-8 years, we are the best of doing it. The manager now is just changed slightly, somehow depend of the game, which we didn't do that before. In my game, I think now the team rely on me a little bit more than before. And I think somehow it's helping me just to express myself and just play my game and improving in some parts.
How are things with you and Jurgen now?
It's fine. We text from time to time. Usually we text last 3 months more than we text 7 years ago. Last 7 years.
I mean, honestly, genuinely happy to hear that.
No,
Because
but honestly,
you achieved too much together to leave it on a bad note.
No, but seriously, we text last 3 months more than we text last 7 years. I promise.
Lovely to hear. Lovely to hear. So I remember doing an interview with you before a Manchester United game. I don't know if you remember saying, you said this team needs another title to underline its legacy, its greatness. Do you feel like you as well need another title to underline what a great player you've been in this league?
I don't know. I always try to give my best, whatever, if I win trophy or no. But again, I told you my motivation this year was really to win the trophy and be a big part of winning that trophy, especially the Premier League.
Just to really rubber stamp Liverpool, this Liverpool team, as a great Premier League team.
Yeah, definitely.
And a great Liverpool team.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we need another one. We won almost everything, but we won it once. So hopefully we can win it twice, would be great.
But I suppose the thing is, sometimes with these questions, it's almost pitched as in either or. You know, would you rather win the Premier League or a Ballon d'Or? But actually, they work together, don't they? If you win the Premier League, there's more chance of you winning the individual award.
I think so. I think all 90% of the individual award based on your performance with the team and trophy with the team. So if you win something big with the team and you were big part of that, I think you have better chance to win Ballon d'Or or whatever trophy is there.
So you must be aware. You must be aware at the moment that your numbers are setting you on the path for perhaps the greatest ever Premier League season that one individual has produced. You know that, right? That the numbers are that good?
Yeah, I saw it in the internet last few weeks. Yeah.
What do you think?
Again, honestly, the most important thing for me is to win the Premier League and be big part of that. I just don't want to be like anyone just have a small part. I really want to win it, and I want people to say, okay, he make the difference and make the team win. But again, it's not an easy at all. I saw that. I've been in that situation last year and maybe a year before. It's a really tricky situation. So Arsenal is catching us, Chelsea is catching us, Forest catching us, City will come back for sure. So it's very tricky. We just need to stay focused and just don't take that for granted and just keep working hard, and hopefully we win it in the end.
At this stage of the season, Cristiano Ronaldo has only once had better numbers. Lionel Messi only twice ever had better numbers. So what do you think of that? Or I mean, without kind of wanting to sound arrogant, I guess you would expect yourself to be at that level, would you?
I always expected the big thing from myself, to be fair. I work really hard, very proud to see it, to be fair. Something make me very proud, but again, it's just like you need to stay humble, just forget it now, because the game Sunday will make a big difference. So I don't want to come in the season and say, oh, I had an unbelievable number, then we didn't win anything. So I just want to win the trophy and have that bigger number. It will be great.
You said, again, in your first answer, this is my last season at the club. Do you really believe that when you say it?
Yeah, so far, yeah, it's the last 6 months. There is nothing, no progress there. Like we're far away from any progress, so we just need to wait and see.
So how do you maintain the level you're maintaining with all that noise, with all that going on?
I think the thing in my head is like, okay, if that's your last 6 months or last year, what do you want to see it in the future? Like, you want to look back and say, oh, I was concerned about the contract, or I was stressed, or just you want to say, okay, I had an unbelievable season. So that's in my head now. All the time, like if I feel like kind of distraction, just remind myself, okay, you wanna look back and say, oh, I had unbelievable season. So that's what I want to do.
And there's a chance for you. I mean, I don't know if you heard your old friend Jamie Carragher talking about it on Monday night, for you to be remembered as Liverpool's greatest ever player, not just one of them, but right up there, perhaps above Kenny Dalglish, perhaps above Steven Gerrard?
It's in my head, to be fair, but I'm always try, okay, if you win the trophy and you make the team win it, probably going to be up there. So hopefully I will make the difference and make the team win the trophy. But whatever I'm going to end my career is always going to be discussion. People will prefer Stevie G, people will prefer me, people will prefer Kenny Dalglish or whatever they're going to decide. So you can't control that because people will never agree in one player. But being that a conversation, it's a great thing. So
Yeah.
it's something I like. If I look back when I came here like 8 years ago, I was like never dreamed of. But then you start to dream and you have ambition, and yeah, things change. And I'm very proud that to be in that conversation.
Thank you so much, Mo.
Thank you very much.
All the best.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you.